Hi folks, today I have for us a returning sovereign citizen who, well, thinks the pirate life's the way to be. But before we start today's video, a big thank you to all current and new subscribers and channel members. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Also, if you could for me, please subscribe to the page, leave a like and a comment, and if you could, consider becoming a member. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
How are you?
Wonderful. How are you? What's the emergency?
The reason I stopped you is you have no license plate on your car, and you also were going above the speed limit.
Okay.
In case you had about 52 and the speed limit was 40. You have your driver's license, registration, and insurance?
No. Do you have a signed warrant or probable cause proving that I committed a crime?
You committed a crime.
With a victim?
Yes.
Who's the victim?
You committed 2 violations.
Who is the victim of what crime?
You violated 2 vehicle codes.
No.
You did.
That's not a crime. So...
Wrong!
So, in that case, you have just violated my Fourth Amendment right. You have violated my Fourth Amendment right by forcing my car off the road and approaching me with force of arms.
Are you...
Shenanigans.
Nah, 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 nah.
Shenanigans.
Nah, 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 nah.
Ahoy there, matey. We must be calling shenanigans on ye. Sorry, folks, I had to. You see, this guy actually calls himself a modern-day pirate. Not only that, he actually believes that he is not breaking the law and that this is a Fourth Amendment violation when it clearly isn't, since they do have probable cause to pull him over. And, as we all know, through Pennsylvania BMMs, they can actually take him out of the car for officer safety if they so inclined. However, he did break the law. Driving without a license plate or driving over the speed limit are ticketable offenses in the state of California. However, if you choose to escalate it, it could become an arrestable situation at that.
willing to identify yourself to me?
Yes. For my safety, I'm going to assert my Fifth Amendment right. For your safety, I'm going to provide you with my affidavit of status.
Don't start reaching for stuff.
This is my affidavit of status. Everything I need to say to you is in this sworn affidavit.
Okay. Don't start reaching for stuff. Okay, you are being detained. You've committed 2 vehicle code violations. You are being legally detained. Are you refusing to identify yourself?
All of the information I need to say to you is in that sworn affidavit.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have you step out of the car for me.
Buddy?
No.
Well, we need an attorney?
They're not going to do anything. Let me speak to your supervisor, please.
Hey, Captain Morgan, you might want to listen to your friend here, because they actually could do a whole lot to you. One, they don't have to provide you with a supervisor right away, since you are refusing to provide your ID, you're refusing to cooperate, and, well, being just an all-around idiot, your failure to cooperate can lead to your window being smashed and you excised from the vehicle. Not to mention, that vehicle could be towed, you could be facing a court date, and making some new friends in the county jail.
Unlock your vehicle. I'm going to have you step out.
No. I'm getting some water. Actually, where is it? Here we are again, boys. The party's just getting started. I wonder if I gave him the right thing. Something else.
Hi,
Hello.
just step out.
No,
Okay, so you're being given a lawful order. Step out of the vehicle.
I've not been given a lawful order. I have not committed any crime. You do not have a signed warrant.
On your vehicle.
That is not a crime. There is no victim.
It's a vehicle code violation. The state of California is the victim.
Right, that does not apply. If you read my affidavit of status, you'll see that that does not apply.
So,
With all due respect, what the fuck are you talking about?
failure to obey the lawful command is a violation of Penal Code 148.
Okay.
Which is resisting.
Also does not apply.
It does.
I'm not a United States citizen.
Okay, it does apply. You're in California, the city of Laguna Beach.
Yes.
Okay, so we need you to step out.
No.
If you fail to step out, we are going to forcibly break your window and remove you from the vehicle, and you're going to go to jail.
I would like to talk with your
I am
supervisor.
the supervisor.
Okay, well, if that's what you want to do, then you
I
will
don't
break
wanna do
multiple
that. I'd like you
laws.
to follow this.
No.
Hey, Captain Dumbass, if you're not a U.S. citizen, where are you from so we know where to deport you? Because you haven't provided anything showing that you have come here legally. So we can deport you. Not to mention, you can't just use your own logic to get out of the laws here in this country. I can't go to Mexico. I can't go to the UK. I can't go to Japan and think U.S. laws apply in those countries. Even with your sovereign citizen argument that you're not a U.S. citizen, you still have to obey U.S. laws and even U.S. traffic laws.
Officer's given you
No.
right. Well,
Everything I need to say is in the sworn affidavit. Have you read that?
I haven't.
Well, it would behoove you if you did.
Why?
It would save us a lot of trouble.
Okay. Do you have your license?
No, I don't.
Okay. You're also required to provide that.
Nope.
You are.
I provided you with my affidavit of status.
Oh. So this is a sovereign citizen ordeal?
Absolutely. Absolutely not. I'm not a citizen.
What are you?
I am a man. Everything I need to say is in that sworn affidavit. I'm done answering questions.
Okay, so here's the thing. We don't want anyone to get hurt. Okay, so we'd like your cooperation. Can we have that? Hello? Like I said, you begin a lawful order to exit the vehicle. Provide your driver's license, which you're required to do.
Everything I need to say to you is in that sworn affidavit.
Okay, so you're prepared to go to jail?
I'm done answering questions.
Prepared to go.
It's my backpack. Yeah, hello.
I'll give you a moment to think about it.
So let's run through the scenarios together real quick. One is they break your window and they take you to jail, and you get this sorted out on the back end. Or you get out of the car and they issue a ticket.
No. No, don't say anything.
Will you talk to us?
I'm not involved in this incident, so I don't have much to say. Yeah, I'm not involved in it. I can talk to you right here, sure. Hello. Hey, Officer Meyer. Yeah.
That's not my concern. I don't know if you can maybe try to talk some sense into your friend so he doesn't go to jail.
Officer, that ship has sailed a long time ago. This guy actually just told him what scenarios could happen. They could break his window. They could pull him out of the car and arrest him and take him to court, and he'll have to sort it out on the back end. Or he can just simply step out of the car, get his tickets, and go home. He's choosing to be this stupid. He's choosing the path of, well, court cases, probation, and being an actual pirate in prison.
Yeah.
Because that's the last thing we want to do, but we're also going to do this.
What's the alternative?
The alternative?
Yeah, to him.
Is him listening to what my partners are instructing him to do, which is, I believe, to get out of the car.
And how will that
and
result?
to identify himself.
Yeah, I understand that. What will be the result of that?
What do you mean?
Did you just say that I failed to identify myself?
Have you identified yourself to my partners?
Yes.
How so?
I provided them my sworn affidavit. Have you seen that?
Oh, that's not a...
Nobody said that they've read it. That is a sworn affidavit signed and notarized.
Which you need to drive.
It doesn't have
I am not driving under commerce. I am traveling.
I'm trying to...
Yeah.
You might...
I've presented him with what my assessment is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What is your assessment?
My assessment is that y'all are going to do what you think is right,
Yeah.
and what you believe is legal and lawful,
Yeah.
and that
You're right.
could have some consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it also could have consequences back if you guys haven't done your due diligence to read that sworn affidavit. And I'm not a cop, so I can't tell you what is and is not the repercussions of that. But you could consider that option as well, even though it may not make sense to you why you would do that and why you wouldn't get out of the car.
Well, it makes sense that this make-believe pirate would have a make-believe lawyer with him because, well, as we all know, this affidavit of status doesn't mean nothing. You know, I could have a piece of paper saying that I own all of space notarized, but it doesn't make it legal. Now, his sovereign citizen arguments of, I'm not driving, I'm traveling, I don't need a license because I'm not working in commerce, I'm a man, I'm not a U.S. citizen, it doesn't work. We have seen this on many channels, such as Mark Baggett's, Team Skeptics, Van Ballions. Check these channels out. They put out awesome videos debunking all these sovereign citizen arguments.
Consider it. Yeah, thank you.
To your knowledge, are there any weapons in the vehicle?
To my knowledge, I cannot state one way or another. So my answer is no. To my knowledge, I have no. To my knowledge, no. Correct.
Do you have your ID on you?
I do, but I'm.
Are you going to provide that to me or not?
I prefer not to.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, driver, while we're sitting here, I'm going to request that you turn off the car. Thank you.
We don't know. There's an affidavit, but we don't know if that's him.
I saw that.
When I do so, these are not plates in the car. They're based on visually estimated occupancy. Here.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
How you doing? My name is Sergeant Yielding. So, we find ourselves in a bit of a predicament here.
Indeed.
All right. So I've looked over the affidavit that you've provided. Okay. So you believe that the only person that has some control over you is Lord, our God, our Savior, all that, right?
Correct.
Well, I'm a Christian.
Well, if that's the case, how come you're not obeying by God's law? I mean, he did say in Romans 1 through 14 and 1 through 7 that it is to obey the government, to follow their laws, to be subject to them, because they are delivered from his law. Not to mention, this defeats every sovereign citizen argument. But, then again, you're just saying that so you can get out of your ticket.
Too, right? But I also know that I live in the United States of America, right? We both live in the United States of America, do we not?
The United States of America, yes.
Do you pay taxes?
Absolutely not.
You
Legally, no. I'm under no tax obligation because I'm not a citizen of the United States.
Well, I don't believe that.
It doesn't matter what you believe.
Okay. So, you drive on these roads which are paid for by taxes and all that stuff, right?
I believe that's what you believe.
Okay. Well, that's reality. So,
It's not.
here's where we're at right now.
Okay.
Okay. We are all to abide by the rules set forth by our government. Okay?
If you are a citizen of the United States
Which,
Corporation,
Again, I believe that you were saying that you are not, that you're entitled to believe that, but there's also what we need to follow. Even though we believe that we're not, we're still bound by those laws.
I follow natural law,
Okay.
which
Good.
if you have a signed warrant or
Okay.
probable cause proving that I committed a crime where there is a victim,
Okay.
a physical victim, then absolutely I will.
I understand what you're saying. I do understand that. Okay. But you did break a law. So are you telling me
A violation.
Let me just ask you a question.
Yeah.
Okay. You believe that you can go whatever speed you want on these roads?
If there is no victim, yes. However, I don't believe that that is what you should do.
Okay. So you're saying that by speeding there is no victim.
Correct.
But if you were to run into somebody,
Absolutely.
then there's a victim there.
Yes. And then you should be held accountable.
Okay. You're also believing that you're not supposed to have registration on your car and a license plate and all that stuff, right?
Yes, because I'm not driving under any commercial means. I'm traveling.
That boy ain't right.
No, I understand what you're saying. So we don't want to have any kind of issues.
Likewise.
Okay? And there are certain things that you need to follow when you're given a lawful order by a police officer. Okay? That's just the way it is. That's just the law. All right?
Which I provided. I provided my identification.
I understand, again, your beliefs, okay? Regardless of what you believe, you are to follow these rules. And that's just the unfortunate circumstance that you find yourself in. Okay? If you were to live in another country or another province, whatever, and they have different laws, you would still need to follow those laws.
I understand what you're saying.
Right. So,
What I'm saying is that I am not under the jurisdiction of Laguna Beach, of state of California.
but the reality
It's
of
not.
Wrong again, Captain Dipshit. Because you are actually subject to the laws of Laguna Beach and of California, because as the officer just stated, and you agreed to it, that if you were in another country or another province, you would still be subject to their laws, and you said yes. If you're not a U.S. citizen, you're still subject to U.S. law. And, well, your argument's moot.
It's not a matter of belief. It's a matter of fact. If you read the affidavit of status,
well, that's your affidavit.
right,
Yeah.
which is an affidavit of
But
fact.
that doesn't negate you from following the rules of where you're at currently.
It does, because that only applies to citizens.
Okay, well, you're driving on the roads here in Laguna Beach, which is the
I'm
state of
traveling.
California, which is the United States of America.
I'm traveling, which does not
That's fine.
require a
Whatever
license.
vernacular you choose to describe what you are doing, you are currently here in Laguna.
Yes.
Okay, physically here. Your body and
In
spirit is
the location of Laguna Beach, not the corporation of City of Laguna Beach.
being here means that you need to follow the rules here.
I understand that's what you believe.
Okay. But that's reality. So, have you had time to think about it? Because we don't want to take you to jail tonight. We don't want to forcibly remove you from the car. But if you continue to believe that and not go with our lawful orders and all of that stuff, that's what we are going to do. We don't want to do that, but that's what's going to happen.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think that would be a good idea.
We don't want to do it.
Well, then don't. You have free will.
But also, we can't let things like this just go because then everybody.
What crime have I committed?
Well, you're driving without a license, right?
A crime requires a victim.
Okay. Well, the state of California is a victim.
State of California is not a person. This is what I'm talking about.
I understand your beliefs, and I am hearing what you are saying, right? But what I'm telling you is that reality is, and I've read through it, the reality is that while you're in the state of California, you're required by law to have license plate, driver's license, fly yourself, and a police officer pulls you over, all these different things, all right? So you believe the state of California can't be a victim. I'm telling you that it is, and there's reasons why.
I understand you believe that.
So,
yes.
That's where we find ourselves. If you continue to choose not to go with the program, so to speak, then we've already informed you of what's going to happen. So is that your decision currently and still moving forward? Because it would be a lot easier and a lot less stressful for everybody involved. And honestly, it wouldn't take very long for us to figure out who you are and then write a citation or whatever we're going to do.
I've told you who I am.
And then you to be on your way.
I've told you who I am. Everything is in that sworn affidavit. You can look me up.
Okay, I'm just telling you, we need to positively identify you with your driver's license. You can move on with this whole process, and then you can be on your way.
I do not have a driver's license because I am not driving commercially.
Okay, so you don't have a driver's license?
Not on me, no.
Okay. But you gave my officers your name and date of birth?
Yes, it is in the sworn affidavit that you said that you read over.
But your date of birth is not on there. It's just your name.
Okay, my date of birth is April 18th, 1995.
April 18th, 1995. Okay. Have you ever been arrested before, been in any trouble, anything like that?
Yes, I have.
Okay, what was that for?
Trespassing. For not wearing a mask.
How long ago was that?
Last year, or 2 years ago.
Okay, April 18th.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
Whoa, this pirate loves to smuggle out the shenanigans because he's actually lying to the officer. Because on January 12th, he uploaded a video of him being arrested this year for criminal trespass. So, I wonder how many other things he's fibbing.
1995.
Yes.
Okay.
Why are you being so difficult about this? You've already been on your way.
You're cute.
If you weren't wanted for like murder or anything. And your VIN is covered. So we can't even figure out this car because you have no license plate. You have no license plate on your car and your VIN is covered. So how are you identifying this car? How do I know it's not stolen?
I don't know. How do you?
So now I have reasonable suspicion that you could potentially be driving a stolen vehicle.
Do you?
I do.
You're looking up my name. You'll see that it's registered to me.
I don't know if this car is registered to you. I don't know what the license plate is for it. I don't know what the VIN is for it. I don't even know who you are because you don't even have any...
I have provided you with my sworn affidavit, and that's everything you need is in there.
It's not, though.
Okay. Well, then you don't need it.
We're trying to make this as easy as possible.
Yes, you are.
It's gonna
That's
end up coming
been made
down
clear.
to us having to use force to get you out of the car, and we don't want to go that route.
Good thing you have free will.
I think this is past free will. This is about laws in California. Are you like wanted for something crazy? Is that what this is about? I'm just trying to figure out why we're playing this game right now.
Me too. Me.
He's playing these games because he's an immature grown man who thinks these sovereign citizen tactics would work to get him out of trouble because, well, if he's going to be a pirate, he's got to be a dumb pirate. But let's jump ahead to the inevitable conclusion of this idiot's behavior.
Be good to release some, well, you probably can't, but like body cam footage.
Listen to my point.
Alright, Mr. Blaine, you're being issued a citation for a few things. speeding, no plates, not having your license when you're driving, conducting a peace officer. Okay, so you are being issued a misdemeanor citation. I need you to sign right here. It's not admitting guilt, it's just saying you're going to take care of the ticket on or before the date printed on your ticket.
I'll sign on the physical ticket.
You have to sign on here.
No, I'll sign on the physical ticket.
So if you're refusing to sign, that's you indicating that you want to go straight to seeing a judge, which means we have to take you into custody right now. So I'm trying to avoid taking
I'm not
you to jail
refusing to
today.
sign.
Okay,
Am I being issued a citation?
Yes, you are.
Can I see that citation?
The copy of the citation.
We can even print out a copy with your signature on it. Is that what you're requesting?
Cool. So yeah, this I will
So hear
sign.
me out. If
So
you sign that thing,
that's
we'll
just
print out a
that
copy with your
prints. We have to
signature
actually
on
have
it.
you sign the
Okay.
e-sign.
Yeah.
I'll sign the gene first, and then we'll do that.
Okay.
So you need to.
Where's the little device?
Just sign in the gray area, and it has to be your legal signature.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it looks real great.
Kind of fat fingers, huh?
Yeah, that's not working well.
And that's your legal signature when you got your driver's license.
That's what you get
I have a
on that
picture.
thing.
No, so it's supposed to be your legal signature. I have a copy of it back there when you got your driver's license.
Okay.
It's on your Cal photo.
Okay.
This is not your legal signature. So I'm going to clear this, and I'm going to give you one more opportunity to sign with your legal signature. Okay? You failing to do so again, then that just means you want to go see a judge because you're failing to give your legal signature. Okay? So we're going to clear this.
How are you going to tell me what my
That's
signature is?
Because it's not, it's when you got your driver's license, your signature you use that is your legal signature.
Uh-huh.
So I need you to use your legal signature from when you got your driver's license.
Great. We'll do it again.
Okay.
Written in a distinct form. Name written in a distinct form that is used to identify yourself or provide authorization on important documents. It can be a series of squiggles, a picture, or even a traditional X
Yeah,
for
they're
people who
just
can't
making
read
shit
or
up.
write.
Yeah, so this is not a signature.
It's-
So your signature right here is on your affidavit, sir, that you gave us, and that is not what that looks like. So it has to be your legal signature. Your legal signature is on this affidavit you gave to us, and this is not your signature. It's on my body cam. This is not your legal signature. Okay?
What about that is not legal?
I don't know.
One more. I'm going to clear it one more time. Otherwise, you're going to be taken into custody at that point, and we're not going to go the misdemeanor route anymore. You're going to actually go to jail, and you're going to see a judge.
It's not an admission of guilt, dude. It's just a promise to appear or to take care of this.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fuck with you guys.
It seems like you are. So it has to be your legal signature.
It seems like you're trying to fuck with us.
No, we've actually been very patient. Go ahead and sign if you want to look at this, just as
Types
a
of
reminder
legal
of your legal
signatures.
signature. That works too.
It constitutes a signature.
Right. Here's a copy of that. Make sure you put a license plate on your car, otherwise you're going to continue to get stopped. We'll remove that piranha from your car.
What's a piranha?
Wait, what do I do with this?
What's a piranha?
They put some on my car. I can pop the tire if I drove away. All right, well, that's that.
Yeah, it is that, because your sovereign citizen shenanigans and buffoonery doesn't pay off. I wish you would have drove off so that piranha would have ripped your tire apart. It's only fitting for a captain and a pirate to have a piranha on his vehicle. We're going to end it here. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please become a member. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you from the bottom of my heart.